Okay, round two. Here we go. What's going on with this camera? What the hell is going on here? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Let's fix this. Okay. All right. Give me control of the camera, not you. I don't give me control of it. No. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. So we are back, episode 2. I wanted to get back. I wanted to get back earlier, and that didn't happen. I wanted to get back earlier in the week, but I got tied up in other stuff and working on multiple projects simultaneously. And my tinnitus was really bad, so it's still bad. Tinnitus sucks. So if you have tinnitus, look after yourself. Figure out what's causing it and what you can use to mitigate that. Things are progressing along steadily for the Big Bottom podcast. We got some things we have to iron out before the podcast goes live. So I'm super excited. Tony's super excited. That's going to be awesome. We are 3 tracks deep into the Twitch sessions. The 3rd track, I actually sort of prepped it yesterday. So we might get into that at one point today. Lando Run, how you doing? I see you over there. I didn't forget about you. I spammed a bunch of emotes in the chat on accident. I apologize for that. I'm still working out that side of the streaming world. I'm a dope, but I see you. I see you hanging in there. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Okay, so what are we working on today? We're working on a streamer-inspired tune. Much like the last one, Tokyo Drive. I might actually, if you guys want a sneak peek as to hear how that turned out, the purpose of the project is to kind of give you guys a little bit of behind the scenes as to how I mix and master stuff and record stuff, my whole process. On top of the fact that I wanted to give you guys a listening experience as if you were in the room and the situation was actually live, where I'm performing everything live and not just recording everything on my own. So, because I am a solo guy, I work by myself. Sometimes very late into the night. I usually start relatively late and crank along. But before we begin, I want to show you a couple of things that are actually making up this record right now. I was given a pretty monumental gift from my buddy Tony Polio. On the pedal board now, on top of my usual shenanigans, I'll give you the signal chain. We're going to be testing a couple of things. It's going to be a little experimental. That's kind of what Fusion is, right? It's kind of an experiment. On the board, we have my usual EBS Octabase Octadivider. I love that thing. It's awesome. And an EBS Bass IQ, which is like a Q filter, an additional Q filter. My bass has two Q filters on it, and I have an additional one. Next to that, I've got a Rodenberg Gas 707B super rare boost pedal. It's a transparent boost. It's amazing. That's my always on. And then that goes into a TC Electronic Flashback, which goes into, I have it set right now. I believe it's for the, let me look at it, the TC 2209? 2290 delay. And that makes my bass very smooth when it comes to soloing. When I do the upright thing, I don't have an upright, so I use a hollow body bass and a lot of reverb to kind of emulate an upright. You're going to hear it at one point today. I have to mix it. And that is usually a TC Electronics, the red one, Hall of Fame 2. From there, we're going into a Sushi Box particle accelerator, which is a clone of an Alembic F2B preamp. It's got a 12AX7 in it. And then the preamp itself, what I DI out with changes. So I have normally an Aguilar AG. We also have an Origin Effects Super Vintage bass rig. And that's going to give us kind of an Ampeggy sound. And then I also have, I think it's like the first production version of the Sushi Box Venus X, which was a great gift from my friend Tony. He just said, this isn't my thing. You can have it, check it out, play with it, mess around with it, let me know what you think. However, he also gave me another thing that's as equally as cool. I'm going to show you right now. It's rare that these sort of gifts come my way, and I'm super appreciative when it happens. Apologize the additional noise here, but check this bad boy out. I'm going to try and hold it up to the camera. So this is the version 1 of the Venus X. This is the prototype. I'm actually super excited about this. I haven't really messed around with it yet, and I'm super excited. I can't wait to dig into it and see what it does. So yeah, but I have the production version on the board right now. This is more of a me playing around, coming up with sounds. Back plate's a little loose. Real quick. And then also on the board are the guitar effects, and I'll show you those in a second. They're not connected right now because I didn't record electric guitar on this, and a lot of times I use plugins. I'm a UA audio, Universal Audio guy, so I use a lot of Universal Audio stuff, but I also use some stuff from Plugin Alliance. I use a lot of SSL stuff from Plugin Alliance, and some Neve stuff as well. This session and the last session were mostly the SSL 9000. And if there's a lot of music nerds out there watching this, or watching the VODs, or watching on YouTube, we're live on YouTube as well, they will know that the SSL 9000 is a Peter Gabriel thing, and that's what I'm using. All right, so that's the prototype of the Venus X, which is emulating, in its own way, allegedly, Gallien-Kruger 800RB, which is a pretty renowned solid-state head. In the late 80s, early 90s. It was on every record you could possibly think of. And so in getting into the guitar side of things, drop pedals and hit my mic. I got 3 primary pedals that I use. Both of them by GHS. So we use this guy. This is the JHS Moonshine. Now, part of this is in this. This is the JHS Not a Dumble pedal kit. So a piece of this circuit is in this. I'm a big Dumble guy. My guitar sound is the Dumble sound. And when I'm using the Paradise Rock Suite in Universal Audio, I am using Dumble amps. And either my Les Paul or my PRS go through that. So those are just a couple of the toys that I'm using. And this is the Hall of Fame reverb pedal. Okay, just gonna get situated here. But the secret sauce to a lot of the guitar tracks on this record is by a company called Gold Stomp Works, which is a local pedal builder in my area. And I'm using this. This is the prototype of the Dirty Little Circuit. It's kind of like a tweed sort of overdrive. I love it. And I told Ethan that he's probably never getting this pedal back. Because I love it. And he's made like multiple versions since then. And he claims that the new one is by far better. But for everything that I've heard, nah, this is the cream of the crop. The cream of the crop's gonna rise to the top. I love this thing. My favorite pedal right now. Okay, so shall we get into it? Shall we get to work? Let's get to work. All right. I'm going to switch over to Logic real quick. Are we burning CPU at the moment? Yes, we are. What's running that shouldn't be running? Okay, I'm gonna silence the main theme here. And yeah, hopefully everything is coming through okay and you guys can hear stuff. I can't tell. So let me go to Logic now. Let's go here. And let me get a level meter real quick. This should already be set to negative 14 decibels, which it is. That's going to give me some headroom. And I need to just pull up some drums. I'll probably go quiet during this process. I might mute the mic and hopefully I remember to turn it back on. I might mute the mic. I might just move the mic away because it is going to be picking up dBs and it's going to be throwing things off. So what we're going to be looking for is roughly around negative 5 decibels on the drums. This track is mostly percussion. So we got a big block of percussion right here. So this is all percussion and drums. And then we're going to pan stuff. We're going to start panning stuff. So we're going to be working, just to kind of give you guys an idea what the flow is going to be. We're going to go drums and percussion to the bass. From the bass, we're going to go to the piano. From the piano, we're going to go to guitar. From guitar, we're going to go to electric piano, both of them, and then everything else. And then we're done, just like that. It's going to be a relatively short stream. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. I do have some things I got to do. Did not mean to solo that. There we go. Okay. So, all right. Let's get this going here. really loud. Why is that coming through? That should not be coming through at all. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. I'm going to solo. Should just be, I should just be hearing, the drum, the percussion now. At this point, let's mute this just to be safe. Okay, that's not good. So now I need to go here and figure out where that's coming from, why I'm hearing the room. Okay, I see it now. Okay, so this needs to get muted as well. Because that's going to create havoc. I need to hear it before it hits the room. Okay, which is fine. We're okay. We're in good shape. There is an ad coming in, but in all honesty, at this section of the game here, you're not missing anything. So we're just going to let the ad play out. That's better. Okay, there's an issue. There's a little bit of an issue. Let's do this. I just Command J on this real quick. Okay, and what that does is it just literally takes the track and merges it into one track, so it's not individual parts. And this will allow me to come in and take a look and see what's going on with the volume here. It's at 0. Okay, no reason to boost it. All right, gotta incorporate the room, and we'll just mix through the room and see what's going on. Because I have a feeling that's causing a problem. All right, so we're back to 0. And now we're going to have a good look and see what's going on. All right, here it comes. Just skip ahead. Bring these drums in. Going to be coming up in increments, just so I can see where we're landing here. We're getting close to where we want to be. I'll be happy even if this lands at -6, which it's kind of doing. If you saw what I just did, I actually converted this track to mono. It was in stereo, and there was no reason for that. So. I should be able to guess that this is at negative 8.8. I can probably bump this to 8.5. All right. And now we're going to come back for the wood blocks. And we'll see what all of this looks like, because these things hit at just like their little increments. So I can probably get away with kind of cheating a little bit and just set all of this to negative 8.5 for now. This shaker is going to be a little problematic, but not without the not too bad. It won't be within the limits of my skills here. So I'm going to play this back one more time. So we hit it negative 6.5, which is pretty good. And now we're just going to see if this all sits, and then I'm going to have to deal with the shaker. I got to do some producer stuff with the shaker here. So let's see where we land here. I'm thinking we're probably going to be just over negative 6, probably like negative 5.7, I bet. Snaps coming in. Snaps are going to end on clap. Clap's going to kick off the congas. There we go. Castanets. Clap. Castanets. Clap again. 6.4. We're looking good. Okay. Let's bring the shaker in. That scared the shit out of me. I actually forgot I put that in there. That's the wood block. It was so loud. Negative 6.1. We're looking good. All right. We got some more congos coming in. We got a little break up here. The conga coming in. I think there's actually bongos. This is bongos for sure. In fact. So hopefully you're not all belly dancing. Or maybe you are. That's cool. If you are, you can belly dance if you want. It's not that kind of a song, but you'll see. See what the mixer looks like. Are we clipping? Not even close. We're looking good. All right. Throw the loop on. Holding at negative 6.1. We should be coming to the end. I'm going to fade these castanets in at the beginning for now. And then, the shaker. I'm going to fade it in at the beginning for now. And then we'll see how I feel. Yeah, we'll see how I feel when the piano kicks in. We'll just take it right to the 7th measure and hold it. Yep. All right. What's next? I just want to hear what that sounds like real quick. Should be building. Volume should be building. And we should be at full power now. Okay, I'll figure that one out. So that's not going to work. So we'll just zip that right out. Okay. Bass guitar. The bass guitar is proving to be problematic right now because it's very boomy. And I don't really like that too much. So this is cutting the rumble out. I'm going to need another EQ. And I'm just gonna draw out 80 hertz. I'm just gonna cut 80 hertz right here. And then we're gonna see what that sounds like because it is running through quite a bit, right? So this is the SSL 9000. There's a lot of cutting and boosting going on, and I think it's struggling right now in the mids, so I might end up bumping the mids up. We'll see. I'm not really sure yet. But let's pull this down. We're looking to sit in the 5s now. I gotta kill that bot. I gotta kill that bot. Hang tight, chat. I gotta kill that bot. Okay. All right. Back to it. See if that helps. There we go. Now it's sitting where it's supposed to. All right, so it's still sitting at 6, which is also fine. That's also fine. I'm just going to do one more playthrough. Hello, timer. So, Mike, we're working on track 2, or the second track for this record. And why is there no? I don't know. No, nothing works on my stream. You know this. No, the notification went out to Discord like 20 minutes ago. Went out a while ago. So we are working on the next track. And I'm just mixing the bass in right now. So we're sitting at 5.4, which is fine. And negative 5.4 is good. Negative 5.9, that's fine. It's going to settle down. And then once I start painting everything, I'll have to come back in. We'll start mixing, like fine tweaking. I know I'm going to have to do a little bit of automation on the guitar, and that'll take like 5 minutes. But that'll be an off-stream thing, I think. That is so fucking loud. It scares me every time. I keep forgetting I put that in there, and there's a reason it's there. It just doesn't make sense right now, like to have that obnoxious loud sound kicking in. And that one. All right, bass solo's coming in eventually. So this track is heavily inspired by one of my streamer friends, really good friend of the channel, and just a great overall person. And so I wanted to do something that she'd get down to, and so this is a funny thing. I think the title of this track is actually obscured, which is fine. So I wanted it to have kind of an island vibe, kind of like an island sort of Latin vibe to it. And I never wrote a bossa nova before, so this is very much a bossa nova. But it's a bossa nova in 4/4 time, which doesn't make any sense. But it's a bossa nova, and it hits at what 80 yeah, it's about 80 BPM. So it's kind of a faster paced, maybe slightly faster paced bossa nova. And then so the piano is like a dead giveaway, which is what's gonna be. We're gonna bring the piano in right now. We got an ad coming in. I can't snooze it, so you're gonna have to just bear with. Like I said, you're not missing anything. We're just vibing. We're chilling today. So everything sat where I wanted it to sit. It finally landed itself at the loudest part of the song. It landed at -5.0, which is great. So let's bring the piano in. Pretty sure there's only one piano part, so this can stay muted. Bring this one in. We're gonna just save real quick, just in case, because you never know with these things. All right, here comes the piano. Piano is kind of an annoying part because I've listened to this song way too much, but here it comes. And then we're going to decide what we're going to do with the shaker in a little bit. Just let me know if it's too loud for you guys. I can always scale the volume back a bit so it's not blowing your eardrums out. It's very loud in my headphones, but I kind of need it that way. It got me again. Just for shits and giggles. I'm going to bring that down to -12. It keeps scaring me. I keep forgetting it's in there. So Mike, if you haven't figured it out yet, this is Simi's song. This is Simi's Tomodachi Hotel. So it's fitting that you're here because you're a part of the Tomodachi Island. So I needed at least one of you here. I love this song. This is my favorite one so far. This is my favorite one. Oh, big time. I sent her a text on Discord to show up. I don't think that's happening. I think she's sleeping. I think she was up all night. I love this. Just So volume is on the level meter is looking good. We got plenty of headroom. I still have negative 2 dB of headroom left, which is great. Which means when I go to master everything, it's gonna work. It's gonna work out really well for me. All right, let's bring in the electric piano. I think one of the other things too that I love about this track is it's got a very Vince Guaraldi feel to it. And if you don't know who that is, if you've ever seen a Charlie Brown Christmas or Thanksgiving or any other Charlie Brown vibe or anything like that, it's gonna have that. It's gonna have that sort of Charlie Brown feel to it. She's more like a storm. Don't know when she shows up, and when she leaves, she takes half of your stuff in the house and your hearing. Followed by lots of what the fuck? What are you doing? These fucking guy. All right. All right. Let's reel it in. All right. So we're gonna go over to the Rhodes now, and then we're gonna bring the guitar in. No, you know what? Let's just bring the guitar in. Let's just go in order. Let's just go in order. All right. Back to the beginning. So this is why I'm thinking about just cutting the shaker and leaving the snaps, and then bringing the shaker in at measure 5. I think the snaps are enough. Then the shaker can come in. I can fade it. The guitar was recorded with a Taylor GS Mini. That was really hard to play. This is where the Rhodes is going to come in, kind of take us in a different direction. So this is pretty much what's making the It's unfortunate that I'm holding it at my face, making this motion. So you didn't see anything, chat. You're not seeing that. But yeah, a little shaker. Kind of looks like a. Never mind. Doesn't matter. This song's so fun. It's so much fun. Yay! All right, let's bring the Rhodes in. Let's go down here. And for those of you that don't know, Rhodes is an electric piano. we won't go back through the beginning. So this is showing me that we're at negative 3.3, which is not good. That's not good, which means something is too loud. And I know exactly it is too loud, which is these shakers are going to come down. We're going to bring the shaker down to about negative 13. Negative 13, I'm happy. It's fine because it's supposed to be subtle and it's kind of in your face, and I don't like that. So negative 13 dB. We're going to grab these wood blocks and we're going to put the wood block at negative 14.5. And that should be okay. We're going to pick it up at measure 23. There should be a break there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Come on, Chick Corea. Here comes the bass. Negative 3.4. Not bad. Not bad at all. We only have one more instrument to bring in, and then with some effects. And then we can start moving some shit around. So if you're listening on headphones or if you're listening on a really great speaker setup, we're going to start doing our stereo stuff. We're going to start moving some things around, see where things fit, make sure everything stays balanced, and go from there. This is all part of my process. All right. Okay. What are we doing? We're gonna go grab my next favorite part of this thing. But before we do that, I'm gonna make some edits here. So I think the shaker's too much at the beginning, so we're gonna cut it at measure 5. I'm gonna use some producer shit here. We're gonna just cut that off. He won't notice. He didn't feel a thing. Didn't feel a thing, and it's gone just like that. Let's go. Actually, what I should have done, we're going to bring it back just for a second. Look, we're going to time travel. Oh, and it's back again. Just like it never happened. We're going to cut it. We're going to cut it at measure 4. That's going to give me enough leeway time to make it blend in with its surroundings like a chameleon. Let's fade it out. Fade it in. We're fading in. We're not fading out. We're gonna fade. We're gonna fade in. Pull it down just a little bit for drama. Oh yeah, just like that. I could go for Dr. Pepper right now. Just throwing that out to the universe. If the world wants to bring me a Dr. Pepper, I won't say no. And a hot dog. I'm so hungry. Okay, so let's get back to it. Let's bring in the flute, the flautist. Let's bring the flutes in. So negative 3.4 is where we sat on the mix. So far right. Where's the submix? Where are you? Yeah. Okay. Because I was focused on something else. I wasn't paying attention. Some things can come up in volume. You can get away with 14.0 and maybe 14.0 here. 13. Yeah. What we're looking for right now is -3. We're at -4.1. And that's really close. So that's good. We're getting there. All right. One more playthrough. I should have it here. And then I'll start panning everything to where they need to go. Still sitting at still sitting at 4.1. That's fine. That's fine. I can work with that. It just means that I can bring the volume of everything up by 1 decibel, which is exactly what I'm going to do. But before we do that, I want to work on just a couple of things. I just want to fade this out just a little bit. Just a touch. I'm going to fade out this just a touch. Basically, all this is doing is just sort of making the exits of these instruments just a little softer. And all right, we're looking good. Okay, let's save. What do you think so far, chat? What do you think? Whoever's out there listening. All right, the biggest issue that I have right now is that I don't remember where I panned everything on the last track because I needed to be consistent. So I might switch over to the last track just to kind of get an idea. I'm going to write it down. In my handy dandy notebook. Yeah. So we need a pen. I need a pen. Really? Okay. So I need panning for. I need a pen that works. I need a pen that writes. There we go. So we need panning for percussion. I need panning for piano. Bass is in the center. Wood blocks probably going to be at 50%. Castanets are going to be at 50% for sure. Snaps are probably going to be hard left. Claps hard right. Shaker, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Shaker might also be hard right, I think. And then we've got piano and electric piano left and right, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Yeah. Flute. All right. We might lose audio for a second while I load this in. So just bear with me here. I'm just going to save real quick. Double save because I'm paranoid. We're going to close this project. There should be vocals. You guys should be able to hear me now. At least I hope you can hear me now. But while we're here, if you guys want to hear the track that we made previously, I can play that for you right now. Thumbs up in the chat for that. In the meantime, I'm just going to write the panning process out real quick just so I can see where I landed here. All right, so flute is dead center. And this particular type of piano is only 50%. So this is going to sound so strange dynamically. All right, so I didn't get a thumbs up or anything like that. So if you guys want to hear Tokyo Drive, I could just play it just for the VOD, which is what I think we'll do. Some of you have heard this already. All right, so that was Tokyo Drive. That one was pretty much inspired by iMorph TV and Nomadic Gaijin. iMorph is a streamer on here. He's a good friend of the channel as well. He brings his community over to me all the time. But he's a Gran Turismo 7 player living in Tokyo. And, well, Nomadic Gaijin lives in Tokyo, and he does a lot of IRL driving through the city and going off to places. So that's pretty much where that inspiration came from. I'm going to switch back over to the other song now and start getting the panning process going. Okay. We are congas right, shaker left, full. Okay. Yeah. Shaker. Where are you? There you are. I don't know why you're not mono. Let me just. Okay, so I got to get creative with that. All right. So then with this one, what happens if I? Oh, aren't you clever? Okay, so okay. Stereo pan. Stereo pan. Congas to the right. Shaker to the left. Bongos, 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 bongos. Bongos can go 50%. Yeah. 50% that way. Someone's calling me. How many pieces do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Claps can go 50% that way. All right, what's 63? So 30, 33, whatever. Castanets can go on the right. Did I fuck up? I did. I fucked up. Okay, hang on a minute. Yeah, I fucked up. Okay, let's fix that. Logic doesn't automatically. Why did that just happen? Logic doesn't automatically default to stereo pan. It defaults to some stupid balanced pan, and all it does is it reduces volume of one channel instead of moving the audio to wherever it needs to go. It does the opposite of that, and it causes problems. So now I have to just kind of figure out where things go. So this is left, right. Where did we say this was going? Half that way. Clamps are going 50% this direction. Snaps can probably stay in the center. Castanets can go. Let's send castanets 100% left, and then we'll send the wood block 100% to the yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Right and left. All right, ran into a decent problem in volume, and which is expected because whenever you pan anything, it does weird things. Um, but it's also doing really weird things in the mix here. So I'm going to set this to a single. I'm going to set all of these to mono. I'm going to play it again. All right, so this clipped a little bit, which is okay. I can actually just come in here, grab a little bit of the gain, and pull it down to 5.5. Yeah. No. Yes. Yes. That should take care of that problem. Yeah, that's pretty much, I mean, that's pretty much it. There really isn't much to this process. It's pretty much just going over this over and over and over again. until I get it to where I want it to be. And right now we're looking pretty good. Everything is clear and concise. I could start bringing in some of the additional sounds that we put in here to give it even more of an island vibe. That's going to be on FX2 and FX1 and FX2. So that's the first one. I don't know if I'm going to pan that. So basically, if I solo it, where'd it go? And one more time. You can hear it's the beach. Right. And then I can probably match the, what is this, at 29.5? It's like next to nothing. 29.5. And that's going to bring us to the end of the song because that's way over here. All right, now let's bring, I guess let's bring the crowd in. I don't know what they panned at, so we're going to be right back. We're going to be right back. I'm going to get a snack because I'm like getting double vision. I'm going to get some more water and we'll be back. Be right back. In the meantime, let's bring up the music. All right. BRB, a little intermission. Probably go for another half an hour. We'll bring it up to 2 hours, call it a day on this because my ears are getting fried. And I do have another track that I'm working on, and I'm trying to keep the ideas for that fresh in my brain. Because it was like 1 a.m. when I stopped working on it, and there's some stuff I gotta do, and I gotta remember it because I didn't write anything down because I was too tired. So, yeah. All right, right back. All right. The hell was I doing? What was the last thing I was doing? What did I say we're going to be doing? Right. When I went for the break, I forgot already. I forgot what I was doing. I forgot. Right. The crowd. Right. Okay. Hang tight. For the purposes of consistency, chat. Let's grab the crowd. As I've just realized that I labeled them so that I knew, so I didn't have to do this. But I needed the guitar one anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, hang tight. Okay, so once we're done here, and I get everything sort of leveled off, we're going to raid out to Joshua Woo. guitar. You are going 50% to the left. Reverb. %50 to the right. Crowd should be in there, which it is. All right, let's do one final listen, then we'll get out of Dodge for the day. I shall release you into the world. We'll go to Josh Woo. That's all she wrote. That is all she wrote for now. Just got to do a couple little things. I think I have the. I do. I gotta make an adjustment to the crowd. Other than that, this is pretty good. That's it. That's the song. It's pretty much done. I gotta make a couple of tweaks. I need to re EQ the guitar part. That'll take a bit. And then from there, all I'll have to do is just make sure that things balance properly, run it through some mastering, call it a day. We move on to the next one. I can kind of give you a sneak peek into what the drums for the next one's going to sound like. It's going to be very loud, though, so just keep that in mind. And then we'll raid out. We'll raid out to Josh if he's still on. So let's hang on. Let's shut up. Let's fix this real quick. I think that I don't have the crowd running through the saturation. I want to double check it just to be sure. Because if I don't do it now, it's going to irritate me because I can't remember if that was a thing that I did. So let's just check it real quick. That's what I thought. Okay. All right, we'll do one final listen. I'll give you a sneak peek of the next track. All right, let me kill the music real quick. Give you a quick sneak peek. So we got the ocean coming in. Cool. There it is. There it is. There is that. There is that. Okay, let's save. Got a couple little things to do. Couple little things to do. I'll give you a quick sneak peek of the next track coming up. Okay, cool. All right, so right now, all this is a drum track. A little faster, a little bit more complex than what we've seen so far on this project. We're gonna have it's just gonna be different. It's just, this I don't know how to describe it to you. It's just different, a little bit more complex. But here we go. This is probably gonna be very loud. Probably gonna be loud. Let me see if I can pull the drums back to like there. What the fuck was that? Why is that playing? Why is that playing? Splice isn't open. Where is that playing from? Weird. Did that? Why is that embedded in that? That's fucked up. Hopefully it's not saved into that. I really don't want to redo this. That's it so far. That's it so far. That is really concerning, though, about that segment here. I just want to... Wondering if it was just residual from a previous track. That should have never happened. Because now I don't see it. I can't recreate it, and it was definitely on one of these. But I don't see where exactly it was. There it is. Okay. Why is that happening on this? All right. I'll fix it later. But that should not be happening. So between measures 57 and 65, it's doing whatever the fuck that was. And then it keeps going, if I'm not mistaken. 65 into 67. All of 69. Okay. Continuing into 73. Okay, so from 57 to 73, there's a problem. All right, I can fix that off stream. That's not a big deal. That's not that big of a deal. I can fix that. What a stupid problem to have. What a stupid problem to have. Okay. So... why do I have no audio? I have no audio. There it is. All right. All right, guys. We're going to go over to Josh, and I'll be back probably next weekend, or if I can find time during the week where I don't have to go and do stuff I don't want to do, I'll be back on, but I can't promise anything. Thanks, Lando Ron, appreciate you. Thanks for sticking around and putting up with the madness. As of right now, it's planned for next Sunday, and maybe we can pop up in the meantime sometime during the week if I don't get shanghaied, so we'll see. Let's go see Josh. Let's go say hi to him. He's doing all sorts of stuff. So, no raid calls or anything like that. Let's just go show Josh some love. He's a great dude. He's a great dude. So we'll go see him. We'll go say hello. We'll say, what's up, dude? And we'll take it from there. Guys, I'll see you in a week. Hopefully, and maybe sooner if you're lucky. No, if I'm lucky, I'll see you sooner. Thanks for being here. Thanks for everything. We'll see you soon. Cheers.